The object of Taxi Chronicles is to allow real riders with real stories, share their experience and enhance your life. So sit back and enjoy the journey. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have 3 people in the car. We have a solar panel guy, we have a consultant, and we have a guy who makes insects into animal feed. So we'll start with the animal feed first. It's the most unusual and interesting one, and we've got a short amount of time. So nice to have you here today.
Hello.
How did you fall into that kind of job? How does it work, and what motivates you about the job?
Well, I can't say that insects straight up is just something that I thought, wow, this is what I want to do. But I'm into sort of sustainable food production, and this company is actually based in Africa, in Kenya, and it offered the chance to travel abroad. So I thought, why not?
What are the insects that they use?
They're called black soldier flies, and you feed them with organic waste, and then they grow up as the larvae grow up to full size, and then you harvest those, grind them up or dry them out, grind them into a powder, and then use that powder as a protein supplement in animal feed.
So these black larvae, that sounds quite serious. These black larva flies.
Black soldier flies,
Black soldier.
They are, yeah.
So how were they in a big net or in a? What part of Kenya is this? I used to live in Kenya. So what part
right. Well, we're doing it in Nairobi at the moment.
Okay.
That's where our pilot facility is. So I've been out there.
Is that the right climate? Is that the ideal climate? I would have thought somewhere a bit hotter.
Yeah, the thing is, it's actually, we kind of learn it's a bit dry, and also it gets quite cold at night.
Yeah.
So ideally you'd be somewhere around Mombasa or something. But
Yeah.
this was kind of because we had some links in Nairobi, so we thought we'd start there. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So you've actually been out there and seen these black soldier
Yeah.
flies.
And we actually go around looking for waste producers to feed the waste to the.
What kind of waste?
Well, in Europe they have quite stringent regulations, so you can only use kind of pre-consumer products and things. In Africa, it's not very regulated, so you can actually use any kind of organic waste, like animal manure. I think one company even used human manure, which I think is actually quite gross, to be honest.
But if it's free, it's affordable.
It's affordable, yeah. I mean,
because I suppose with the animal manure, you have to have an understanding with a farm.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the ultimate circular economy, I guess. You're feeding the insects with the manure, and then the insects grow up, and then you're feeding animals with the insects. So it's kind of, a big cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for these to fester?
So you grow them to 5 days old in chicken feed or something, because they need a good substrate.
So they're flies, yeah?
Well, they're flies, and then they mate, and then they produce the little kind of worms, the larvae.
And that's their babies?
They're basically like maggots, yeah. And that's what you're growing into full size. But you keep some for the next cycle, so you keep some to turn into flies.
So maggots always turn into flies, don't they?
Yeah, but you harvest them before they turn into flies.
So it's what, a month, a week?
From when they hatch to full size, it's sort of 18, 19 days. So it's pretty. That's why you use them, because they're so quick at growing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what kind of? You said they're animal feed or crop feed? Animal
feed, yeah. We feed them to pigs, fish, and chickens.
Is that in England or back in Kenya?
In Kenya, yeah. It's all local sourcing.
So you're sourcing that, and then you're helping the people
exactly,
local production.
Local production.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's been really interesting.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm going to need to interview you again because I do my podcast about the African investor story. It's been great listening to you. Informative. To the other two, sorry, I would love to interview you as well. Maybe another time you can save me as a favourite. But apart from that, we wish you well.
Oh, well, thank you very much for having me. and for driving me.
And just last thing, if people want to find your research about this fly thing, where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, so we're on LinkedIn, Facebook, called Mana Biosystems. And we've got a website as well, so if you want to look us up, and any investors out there as well, we're closing the seed round soon. So.
Okay, so your startup. And just to remind people, any links that he's mentioned will be down below in the platform you're listening to us on. Thanks a lot.
Wow.
We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.